This is political cowardice, fury at Chuck Schumer for offering $1.6 billion for Trump's anti-immigrant agenda. There is one appropriate number of money, of dollars, that the Democrats should be offering Trump for the border wall. It's the same number that is appropriate to have of superdelegates. It is the same number that if you had a number to say how much electoral college should exist is the answer. It's the same number of how good of a leader Chuck Schumer is on a scale of 1 to 10. That number is 0. 0. That's the only appropriate number. But they're offering $1.6 billion anyway. After the midterms, they're offering $1.6 billion for his ridiculous wall idea, which, by the way, we don't know exactly how easy that wall is going to be to construct. We don't exactly know how much it's going to cost. The whole idea of a wall is just a racist disaster. It proves that Donald Trump wants to run this country as if he was an 8-year-old playing the Sims video game. Whenever you hear about the border wall, you should just instantly roll your eyes. That's the only appropriate response. But, going to the article, with the brutal consequences of Donald Trump's anti-immigrant agenda on full display after the U.S. border fired tear gas at asylum seekers in Mexico, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer sparked fury from progressives and immigrants' rights groups on Tuesday by telling reporters that he is perfectly willing to cede ground to the president's xenophobic policies and offer up $1.6 billion for, quote, border security. Man, isn't that putting a bow on a turd, isn't it? Border security. And there's people that still fall for this, by the way. We are for strong border security, Schumer declared because he was putting lipstick on a turd. I know the phrase is lipstick on a pig, but I don't think that's fair to pigs. It's lipstick on a turd. It's a bow on a turd. When asked if he would be willing to go higher than $1.6 billion, Schumer dodged the question, saying he doesn't want to negotiate through the media. While Schumer's office clarified that the $1.6 billion in funding he supports would not be for Trump's racist border wall, but rather for non-concrete fencing, and other ill-defined border security initiatives, critics expressed dismay that the top Senate Democrat is offering any funding for the president's anti-immigration agenda, particularly after the GOP was repudiated in the midterm elections. Oh, it's just going to be a fence. Nice try. Nice try, Chuck. Nice try. Nice try. That's Chuck Schumer's very feeble, sad attempt at trying to deflect the fact that he's actually, no pun intended, caving into the wall. That's amazing. Democrats have some win in the midterms. What do? Give Trump what he wants. Good job, Chuck Schumer. Good job. There's one appropriate number. That number is $0. But they're willing to give $1.6 billion. Think of all the health care we could give people with $1.6 billion. Think of all the education we could fund with $1.6 billion. Think of an infrastructure program that we could initiate with $1.6 billion. Think of all the homeless people we could help with $1.6 billion. But instead it's going into a racist wall. And yes, the wall is a racist idea. Period. There's no other way around it. That is what it is. It is racist policy.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and